My upper control arms are officially done for. The ball joint is shot and they sound terrible. So today, that's what we're gonna be fixing. If you look right here, we have a beautiful package from JBA Offroad with some new upper control arms. Boys are beefy. These are gonna be replacing our old ones from eBay. These are the heavy duty, high caster upper control arms from JBA. Pretty pumped to get these on because I've heard only good things about them. And then this little box over here, we got some more goodies. We got our grease instruction manual that is super helpful, and everything we need to get these control arms mounted up. So we're gonna get right into it, start taking apart some things. This is our old one, and you can't really see it right now, but it is seeping through, and the other side is even worse. The whole boot is ripped. We just soaked it with a decent amount of PB Blaster because it's not wanting to budge. But we're gonna give it hell. I think we're gonna have to resort to cutting it off, which sucks. Completely had to angle grind it out. And we still have to get the actual bolt out. We're gonna stop the video right here. I did a terrible job of documenting what I actually did to try to get it off, but I tried a lot, hammering it, heating it, welding something on. It just didn't work. And I think I drilled it out to the point where it's past saving and it's just toast. So we ordered a new steering knuckle. Just FYI, if you're doing this and your ball joint bolt is seized on there, don't cut it off. Hammer it as much as you can and just try to heat it up. Don't do what I did, because I just went down a rabbit hole and it sucked. All right, back to it, back to it. To fish the bolt out, I ended up going through the hood a little bit. I'm loosening up the battery straps right now because I gotta pop up the battery just a smidge to get the rest of the bolt out. As you can see, that is the bolt, and we almost have it out. We just gotta lift the battery up a tiny bit. Out with the old. These things are pissing me off. We literally completely took off that bolt. Here's a comparison between the JBA control arms and my old control arms. Quite the difference. Completely different ball joint design, and they just are a whole lot more beefier. Let's swap out some control arms. Before installing your upper control arms, make sure you put some grease on the outside of the bushings, and then put your washers in the right orientation as well. Bigger washer on the outside, smaller washer on the inside. We have a steering knuckle on the way, so we're gonna replace the whole steering knuckle. We got it in, and it looks fire. So that happened, and now we're spending Memorial Day working on the GX. Not complaining. I love working on my car. Sometimes it's just the way it goes. Surprisingly, this front suspension, all the steering components are relatively easy to disassemble and take apart. This is what we're working with. CV axle, tie rods, lower control arm. Everything's kind of pretty straightforward. Here is our old steering knuckle that we are going to be throwing away. I'll try to show you guys the reason why we're replacing again. I don't know if that will focus, but we mashed this up pretty good, and I just don't think it's gonna be the same. We're waiting for our new steering knuckle. Should be here in probably about an hour, hopefully. You know, it's wild. I ordered a new steering knuckle last night on Amazon, probably around 7 p.m. and it's about to be here in less than 24 hours. A steering knuckle. Well, ain't that just pretty? Something about new parts. It's like a chef's kiss. We can finally get our upper control arm mounted. Well, ain't that just pretty? We're gonna have to grab onto this boy while we tighten this one. That's one side done for our upper control arms, and they're looking good. They match the Dobson's coils spot on. In the future, I think I might powder coat my coils silver, like the color of my wheels. It might add a nice touch. Before we bolt everything up here, can we just admire the difference between the old steering knuckle and the new one? What I like to call this is some good looking suspension parts right there. And to top things off, we're gonna add the sticker to the upper control arm. Worst part about owning a lifted truck, heavy tires. This is the grease that we are going to be using to grease up our bushings and our ball joint. Greased up, torqued up, looking all pretty. Now it's time for the passenger side. Let's get this jacked up, and hopefully this side is a smooth process. If you look right there, you can see that that is absolutely toast. Whole ball joint is ripped. And then these things just make a lot of noise. Like, they are super squeaky. Let's get these boys off. We just gotta take off the castle nut, and then hopefully it comes loose. I've been spraying it with a lot of WD-40, a lot. Please come loose, please. Thank you. Listen to this. And they're not even tight. Look at that. That is cooked. And yeah. Our GX is going to be thanking us after replacing these. There we go. Out with the old. That's usually how fast it should go. I think this took us maybe an hour for this side. The other side took us basically a whole day, because we decided to cut the bolt off when we should have just smacked it really hard. I think we didn't even use heat for this side. I think that's the issue. On that side, I don't think I was giving it my all. Fucking bang, bang. I think I was being a wuss. Looks beautiful. Let's get the wheel on. Oh, sticker. Sticker. Boom. GX is dialed, upper control arms are installed. Cue some shots, but we're gonna go get an alignment sometime this week, and then I'll update you how it's riding, how it sounds, how it's feeling, and we'll get this thing dialed in. It's a decent alignment. Feels good to have new uppers on. I don't know if you watched my camping video, but that sound that you were hearing was my upper control arms, and they were screaming for help. And now we got some freshies in. Still gotta grease it, torque down our wheels. We're good to go. We'll see you when we get in alignment. Welcome back. We're currently on the way to 4 Wheel Parts Westminster to go get the GX aligned, because with these new uppers, it is not driving the way it should be, but that's perfectly normal. We're gonna drop it off, come pick it up tomorrow, and hopefully she'll be dialed. I mean, we'll know she's gonna be dialed. I'm excited to get these boys on the trails, off the pavement, and see how they perform, see how they feel. No doubt that they're gonna perform spectacular, but it's just fun to test new things out. Brother, why? Traffic? Pulling up to the scene. Let's go drop this pupper off. Give him the keys and we'll be dialed. We are back from the alignment and this thing is riding proper, let me tell you. And we're clearing. We got clearance. Decently far away from the body mount. Same width on this side. And we were able to achieve more than 4 degrees of caster. Let me pull up the alignment sheet here. Where that? On the right side, we were able to get 4.3 degrees of caster. Alignment specs are looking nice, and that's not the only thing that's looking nice. Our upper control arms are looking nice, and our rig feels good. No more squeaks, it's planted. Haven't done too much off-roading, so we'll see about the off-roading, but I have no doubt in my mind that these are gonna perform amazing. Overall, 10 out of 10. Big shout to JBA Offroad for supporting the build. We're gonna be putting these things through some miles and some trails, so stay tuned to see how they perform and the longevity of them. Do the 3 things that help support the channel, hit that big red button, and we'll see you next week. Peace, drive safe.